Greetings and welcome back everyone to the town of Muffalo Marsh in Rimworld, where we need to set up our little freezer area. So the first thing I'm going to do is I could dig this whole wall down, but I think we'll only just dig this little tiny bit out of it. Then we are going to pop in a cooler, which will still be able to affect the whole room. It will have this little gap here though, and it does make it a little bit more vulnerable. So additional to that, I'm actually going to go ahead and dig this whole wall down. We're going to have steel running the length. Same here, actually. And then we're going to have a little, probably gap out here somewhere where I can vent the heat from, the exhaust heat from that cooler. We'll need a little bit more steel to be able to do that, though. So let's get everything sorted out. There we go. Cooler is set up. Fantastic. Right, we want to have a steel wall going down here. We could make it out of anything, but the whole point of this wall is to make this area a little bit more secure in a way. So it makes sense to make it out of one of the toughest materials that I have available to me. I would like there to be no roof here. Can I not make it a roof? There we go. I can make sure that it is no roof, but well, yeah, we want to make sure that there's no roof going along here. And what we want then is to have this little area just split off. In fact, let's cancel this part of the wall. And we'll put a little vent there as well. Actually, there's no point in having a vent if it can't... if there's no roof there anyway, because it's effectively venting straight out. So that's all we needed there. We want this to be down to just below freezing. So -1 will do for me. I don't actually think you need to go that low, generally speaking, but I prefer to. We won't take the power any further in there. Right, this whole area now is going to become a zone, stockpile zone. And we want this stockpile zone not to have this in there. We want the stockpile zone to be called cold storage. And we want it to not accept anything, clear all. We want it to be an important priority room. And we want food and medicines stored in there. All sorts of foods. We want hops as well. Is there anything else in here that we want to store? No, hops is the only one. Medicines. Hay is considered a raw food. It's a vegetarian raw food, so that's fine. We also want corpses. Animal corpses only. Human corpses can be stored in the general chunks pile and then ultimately buried straight away. Hopefully. Now we can reconnect this just to make sure it's connected to the closest point, which is this. And this little area here should... Well, it's 0 degrees because it's just freezing cold outside. Now this area is a much higher priority area than this one, so should, hopefully, once people start to actually haul, start getting filled up with all of the good stuff. There we go. And now we're not going to have to worry too much about all of this being terrible and us wasting our food resources. However, one thing we do need to do is get more rooms made for our colonists so they're not all unhappy. This, the prisoner room, that's eventually going to be a colonist room, so I'm not going to change it up right now, but I do want some prisoner quarters. And specifically, I'm going to need the prisoner quarters to be defensible, because prisoners can now break out of prison, and we don't want that to happen. We've got a little room over here. I could put all sorts of things in there, I guess. Farty, I'm afraid Farty is just going to have to get better, honestly. You can get some food later on, but we're going to actually dig out an area for our prisoners. Prisoners have a very different set of requirements for their bedrooms. Because they're only going to be staying in the bedroom, we don't want any kind of... we want, a light in there. We want a table so they can eat at, because they'll be unhappy if they have to eat off the floor. Let's go ahead. We could set up the prison section over here perhaps, but we need wherever it is to be close enough to our power to draw from it. That does pose a bit of a quandary for us. I could have the prisoner section over here, like a whole wing just built out there and have an entrance to it right here. I guess I would actually prefer to have more of an outdoorsy colony this time, so sure. We've got power running the whole way. So why don't we go ahead and build steel auto doors right about there. And then we'll build out some steel walls. This will lead out to the rear area of our colony, and we'll probably start building in this direction. But for now, let's think. We want a defended position. Let's pull that back a little bit. There we go. This is going to be for some gun turrets. Because the prisoners can now break out of their prison. In terms of their actual rooms, we don't need to give them a lot of space. Room enough for a table and a bed is probably all we need, and a plant pot. That's really all they're going to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That actually works out well. So we'll have room for 2 prisoners there. We'll build a prison wing with room for 4 prisoners. I think that'll be more than enough. I would like to have some additional security at the back, though. Something like this. Ultimately, the security is always going to be on. So I do want it to be... Well, I don't want to have lots of it. Otherwise, it's going to be very costly for me to keep active. But that should be good enough for a little prisoner wing. We'll only ever have 4 prisoners at a time. We'll release them if we don't need that. If we have more people than that, we'll just release some of the prisoners we have. We'll just pick who we've got. Maybe have a single room just kind of isolated so I can make them a prisoner, treat their wounds, then release them. I actually like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Where would we put this room? I guess, in fact, we could have it at the back here. There we go. There'll be a little door there. This can be maybe a bunch of rooms. These will be the prisoner hospital rooms, I guess. Yeah, we'll have a little prisoner hospital. There we go. Now again, it may be really weird to the idea that I'm putting more effort into setting up the prisoner wing than I am into setting up my actual colonist area, but that will eventually be changed, and we will actually get our colonists some really nice rooms and better common rooms and that sort of stuff. But for now, this will be the way we set it up. So we need this room with some actual wood in there. Got all of our food in there, which is great. There we go. Now I could build a butcher table. We've got the butcher table there, actually. And that's already set up to butcher animals forever. On that note, we probably should look... Oh, can I make kibble at the butcher table? That might be where I make kibble. Oh, it is where I make kibble. Damn. Okay. Do until we have... Let's say... 50. We'll make 50 kibble. There we go. Get to work. Poopy needs as much food as she can have. Right, let me just check on people's weapons. I want one person who is, you know, a very capable fighter. We've got a couple of people. This is a normal pistol. It's just flat out a normal pistol. This is a normal at 95. Normal at 97. Your PDW is 71. Bonnie, this is normal, just flat out normal. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll keep this for now. Mental state confusion. Farty has succumbed to their condition, unfortunately. Right, we're starting to stack up the hay. Now, if nothing else, that'll be a reasonable trade good later down the line. Now, we're going to need a fall has begun. Okay. Well, we've only got a little bit more growing time, unfortunately. Let's hope, really hope, that our medicinal plants can get to their full growth stage by the 11th of fall, because that is it for us then. No more food. That would be bad, bad times. Right, Farty's the only one doing any work right now. That's fine. We will want power running through this whole area, right up to the back. Now, the thing with this area is we actually want to be able to shut the power down. So in a way, we don't really want this going through there. I'm going to need to change the way that this power is hooked up. Something more along these lines. We're going to take away these power conduits. And the reason for that is I want there to be a switch that affects the power in here. In fact, this is the one. No, cancel. That one should stay. Let me cancel that. But I want the power conduit here to be gone. Because I don't want all of this hooking up to the main power network. There we go. And we'll just cancel these ones going along here. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. We'll have a switch. Actually, yeah, we'll have a switch there. We will have the power running along. And then someone can just flick this switch and it will turn on power into this area. Oh, actually, that being said... Yes, we do want the switch because ultimately if there's no one in here, then I don't want the guns turned on, draining power. But if we do have any prisoners, then I want the guns active. We might only need 2, to be perfectly honest. We could get away with not having any guns over on this side. And if that were the case... yeah, let's adjust the way that we've got all of this set up. Let's go back, cancel these. We'll restructure this a little bit because I'm changing my mind a lot. I do apologize, it will happen a bit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go. This is the way we want this set up. Obviously we don't want to dig these up, no need. There we go. That should work. And we can just grab the rest of the steel and start constructing these walls instead. There we are. That's a little bit better. There we are. And hopefully we can get this whole area isolated fairly soon. Right, how's everything going? Low medicine. You only have 2 medications left in storage. Farty needs treatment. Probably from asthma, unfortunately. Should be getting some kibble going. How's the growth on these? We will have 1 harvest of our medicinal herbs, but the fact that we've got 2 people who need regular treatment with the asthma and the gut worms, that's really bad for us. It is going to be a rough time for us for this colony. I'm not sure if we can afford to keep them in the colony based on that. And that's a horrible thing to say, but it is true. We've got some more steel over here. Let's go ahead and start excavating that. There we go. We'll also get this machinery too. There we are. And while we're at it, we'll get this machinery as well. Okay, we've almost got this whole area isolated. And once we do have that isolated, I'm going to want power running all the way through. There we go. Yeah, we just won't connect it up down there. We can have a connect here if we really want to. The main thing is just to avoid interacting with this switch. So yeah, we'll just pop that there. Okay, Shrew, how are you doing? Difficulty of 99. Listen to recruitment pitch from Bonnie. Shrew rejected the offer. Let's have a look at your needs. Convinced by Warden 17 times. 30, 20. You're actually, you know, a fairly positive mood, all things told. Let's have a look at some of the social going on. Right, Bonnie had a nice chat with Xandria and Buttercup and Ghostwoods. Attempted to recruit Shrew, tried to convince Shrew. Isn't too friendly with Farty because Farty's really ugly. But you know, had a deep talk, and Farty has a very high opinion of Bonnie, but yeah, Bonnie really doesn't like Farty. Oh, sorry, Farty. On the plus side, your ugliness is minus 30, but she only has a minus 14 opinion of you, so you know that's not that bad. Opinion of Xandria had plus 10 to chit chat, had deep talks, very strong social relationship there. Let's have a look at Xandria. Pretty happy with Bonnie, though you were slighted at some point, and you don't like them that much because they're a bit lazy compared to you. With Ghostwoods, hard working versus lazy minus 5, but you know, you're talking your way through it, but you just flat out don't like Farty at all. Like, really dislike Farty. Buttercup, yeah, you're alright. Buttercup, on the other hand, you're a little bit closer to Farty than the others are. You're alright with Ghostwoods. Farty, has a positive opinion of Buttercup and Bonnie. And kind of Xandria, but not too much with Ghostwoods. You've been slighted 3 times. Ghostwoods are basically picking fights with you. Wow. You really don't like Farty. Though you had some nice chats, but you recently slighted Farty. Wow. You were slighted by Farty. Yeah, you guys are going to get into a scuffle, I imagine. Right, how's the mining going? It's not going too bad. We are slowly excavating that area out. We may as well grab... Ooh, a raid. And that was a lot of drop pods. A little bit concerned. Let's have a look. What kind of raiders are they going to be? Got... Ooh, that's nasty. That Plasteel Gladius. Egads. That's going to be great for Xandria, assuming we can get it. You got a sniper rifle... Survival rifle. Okay, we're going to need someone to preemptively hit these guys. And hit them pretty hard. Let's see. Ghostwoods. You're up. Let's get you out there along with Bonnie. The rest of you do your thing. But Ghostwoods, Bonnie, get out there. I need you to get into a position where you can just start taking a couple of shots at them. Are they fighting something? Oh, wow. Poopy! No! That was why I went slow. No! Poopy, why? I know I mocked your name, but there's no need to die over it. Run away, Poopy! Die! Die well! I hope. Did you even hurt them? Scratch! Well done! You may have been slain. I mean, they had a massive advantage over you, but you got a scratch in against a shield user. Well done. Bonded animal's death. Warg named Poopy, bonded to Xandria, has died. It will affect Xandria's mood. Oh no, Xandria. Let's have a look at your mood. Bonded animals died, minus 15. Oh, she's really unhappy. Right, Xandria, you're getting recruited. I know I really wanted to go for more of a long-range battle here. In fact, everyone is now getting down here. Alright, Bonnie, just hold that position. It looks like the sniper has gotten a bead on you. Pull back. Let it approach. Who else is moving in? Ghostwoods? Get in here. You might be able to hit Callahan. Can you get a sight on Callahan? You can. Oh, unfortunately, they can get a sight on you too. Okay, it's just going to be a sniper deal, is it? I'm alright with this. It's a close shot. Unfortunately, they got an equally close shot. Let me have a quick look at them. What's your skill with shooting? 3. Okay, you're actually a much better close combat fighter than you are a shooter. Ghostwoods, on the other hand, is a fairly good shooter, but you're both really close to each other. It's kind of frightening. Damn it. Come on, Ghostwoods. Got a lot of faith in you here. Damn it. Come on, Ghostwoods. It's a very slow battle. Ah, you failed. They got the first blood. Your right lung was destroyed. Well, that has made it bad. That has made it very bad. That's really quite horrible. Okay, well, someone's going to be losing their lungs soon then. Because we need a spare. Bonnie, can you get a little closer? I'm going to allow the sniper deal to continue, but... Come on, Bonnie. Nope. Well done, Bonnie! First shot, straight in the noggin. I approve immensely. And again. Alright, you pull back. Ghostwoods, move down. Go for some shots. That was amazing. How are you hurt? Gunshot in the stomach. Well done. Now he's going to shoot first. Bonnie, you can move down. Can't believe, Ghostwoods, you lost the sniper duel. Bonnie, however, is amazing. Keep going. Come on. Well done. Callahan is taking a lot of damage here. Bonnie's doing amazingly. Bonnie, are you a careful shooter? No, you're not. You're just really good at shooting. Ghostwoods? First shooting of 14. Right. Excellent work. You've managed to take out one of them, but Ghostwood has paid a pretty hefty price for it. Bonnie, move down. Rest of you hold back. Alright, okay. Bonnie, take that position. Ghostwoods, up there. There you go. Take a shot. Okay, the rest of you... In fact, Ghostwoods, pull back. Bonnie, pull back. Buttercup, down there. Farty, also. Draw them in. Kill them. You've got a massive range advantage here. Ah, damn it, this sniper's moving back in. Bonnie, I need you to fire at them. Ghostwoods, do the same. Buttercup, move down. Get behind... Well, you're going to draw their ire no matter what you do, but try your best. There we go. Nice shot. You've got a good gunshot wound there. You're kind of exposed, though. Get behind cover if you can. Move before they get a shot off. Ah, damn it. Farty? Where were you just shot? In the torso. Okay, go for the sniper, please. There we go. Keep it up. Keep the pressure on. Alright, Ghostwoods, need you to move down a little bit. Farty is taking a lot of damage where they stood, but you should be able to start whittling them down. Wow, you're missing so many shots. Well done. Right, they're beginning their assault. And they're running away. They're like, no, all my team are gone. Sod this for a game of toy soldiers, but I really wanted to kill you. I will never catch them. Right. Chanel. Let's have a look at you, shall we? You were also a computer, apparently. Reasonable melee. You're incapable of scary or artistic. You dislike women. You're cold tolerant, and you're a brawler. I mean, cold tolerant is not too bad, but wow, you're a brawler and you had a gun. That was really dumb. But you're not a good enough person. However, you see, prisoner, you might have a working lung. Do you have a working lung? Because if you got some good lungs, I might steal one. I think I will. Right, okay. Ghostwoods, this is going to be your lung donor. Capture them. Everyone else, let's unforbid them all. And strip them as well. Also, you're going to be stripped. Go ahead. You guys undrafted. Okay, Farty, that's fair enough. Okay, nice work. Just bring stuff in, if you can. Go and rest if you... Ah, of course, it's pretty late at night for them. They're all really tired, but well done. Really a mad animal as well. Another squirrel. Scallywags. Right, Ghostwoods, you're undrafted. I'm not going to give you anything particularly good right now. I am actually going to add bill... Remove lungs. Ghostwoods. Shall I just replace both your lungs? Why am I worrying about your lungs? I just need to replace them both. I need the right and the left lung. Please harvest right and then harvest left lungs. Can I harvest your stomach? Is that something I can do? Alas, no. I can't replace Farty's stomach. I'm sure the rest of the colony is very sad about this as well. Oh well. Let's let everyone sleep things off. Actually, I would kind of like you all to wake up so you can treat people if you can. Don't treat Schnell before we treat the others. Is it really... Yeah, Buttercup, kill it! Really? Oh well, just kill it then. It's already lost its tail. You managed to shoot off its tail. Well done, you. There we go. Right, let's have a look. Okay, Farty's being treated. How's Ghostwoods? I mean, yeah, the right lung being destroyed is pretty nasty. But we will be extracting those lungs shortly and giving them to Ghostwoods, so... Then we can give that bedroom to someone else. There we go, some more medicine. Well done. Ghostwoods, how you doing? Buttercup is fully healed. Excellent work. Go ahead and bury people, grab their stuff if possible. Actually, Ghostwoods, what kind of weapon have you got? Sniper rifle poor, 95%. This is sniper rifle normal, 98%. Equip that one, please. Thank you. One patient awaits medical operation. Okay, who's going to do this? Escape pods. Detect an escape pod. Crash hard nearby. If anyone survived the impact, they'll be wounded. Jump to location. Lucky. Let's have a look at Lucky. Hard worker, neurotic, masochist, intellectual and crafting they're incapable of, but, you know, they're not too bad in other ways. Alright, well, if we can quickly get rid of Schnell's, or rather, chop out Schnell's lungs, then you can go ahead and have that bed. You know what, I can't set that to a prisoner bed. I can set this one to a prisoner bed, though. Set for prisoners. Farty, go and grab them. Don't let them die. Go and capture Lucky. Then someone else can have Schnell's bed. Ghost can have Schnell's bed after that. Bonnie, with someone... Can no one do this? Harvest right lung. Let's have a look at the detail. Oh no, not suspended. I want to see the details on it. I can't see it apparently. Bonnie, can you do this? Cannot operate in Schnell. Needs... Oh no, we haven't got enough medicines. 96% grown. Okay, we'll just keep them alive until then. Colonist needs treatment. Farty needs treatment. Don't worry, Farty. We'll be fine soon. Pop them in. Okay. Right, well, we really need to get these prisoner areas done ASAP, really. There we go. Lucky is being recovered. As for prisoners, you can have a friendly chat for now. We'll you know, rise your mood a little bit. And then hopefully, let's have a look at Lucky. You know what, Lucky, you're not bad. Those are mostly superficial wounds, I would say. Okay, as for a prisoner, friendly chat and recruit. Okay, we'll see what we can do. We need a couple more beds, though. Definitely need more beds. We're just gonna jam them in there. I know it's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable, everyone. I am sorry about that, but for the time being, we just need them. And then we can strip them down and move them elsewhere after that. Actually, thinking about it. Why am I doing that? Why not put the beds in here instead? Farty, you've got this gigantic room. I'm sorry, but no. We don't need that many, I don't think. Yeah, we've only got a couple of people, so we can just leave those off. But again, we could just uninstall those rather than having to break them down. Which is why it's not too bad to build a bunch of beds if you need them. Or having a couple of spares. But there we are. Ghostwoods, you can sleep there from now on. Where are you? Wake up, go to bed. How are you? You need treatment soon, I would say. Okay, right, well, we've got a couple of new prisoners. Lucky, hopefully, isn't going to be too hard for us to recruit. Let's actually have a look at Lucky. How hard are you as a prisoner to recruit? Actually, fairly easy. It shouldn't be long before we get you. However, it is getting really bloody cold for everyone indoors. We're going to have to deal with that pretty soon, I would say. Probably need to place heaters in all of these rooms. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and set that up now. We'll have... well... Yeah, we'll have a personal heater in each room. They do take a lot of power, though. Maybe instead I'll have these rooms, since they're neighbouring, just heaters in each one. And we'll build a vent into this room, rather than have a heater in there. For the time being. We'll see. No, since it's a prison, I don't want a vent there because they could break out. But we'll place a vent in here. Later on, ooh, no, for the same reason, we'll actually have a vent the other side. Ooh. A VR designer named D Choke calls you from nearby. She is being chased by pirates from the Grey Scythes. She begs for safety and offers to join the colony. Biologically, she is 23 years old. Offer safety, of course. But we're not even going to look at her until the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've all enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. As ever, any feedback is warmly welcomed, and a like on the video lets me know you want to see more Rimworld in the future. But until then, do take care.